In this video, we are going to see how to add Graphy subscribers to LeadSquared CRM. So here our objective is that every time a new subscriber is created in Graphy, which is an all-in-one course platform, then automatically this subscriber should be created as a new lead in LeadSquared, which is our CRM. Now, how can we do that? For this, you will have to set up some integration between Graphy and LeadSquared CRM. And the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here your trigger application would be Graphy and your action application would be LeadSquared CRM. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect. And as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two tabs, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab, sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes. And at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in, as I'm an existing user here, and we have reached the all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. As we do that, here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. So let's click on this. And here a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. My objective here is that every time a subscriber is added to Graphy, then automatically it should be created as a new contact, a lead in LeadSquared CRM. So I'm going to name it as add Graphy subscribers to LeadSquared CRM. Let's click on create. So as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens and action is do this. Basically, action here is the response of our trigger application. Now here, as per my objective, my trigger application would be Graphy. So I'm going to select this. And now the trigger event. So this is the event that will make my workflow start. So the trigger event here would be a new subscriber. So once done, here we have received a webhook URL which is going to act as a bridge for connecting Graphy with Pabbly Connect so that Pabbly Connect can have access to the information. Now what do we have to do? We have to copy this. Once done, we have to follow the following steps. So first we have to log into Graphy account and then we have to navigate to integrations. So let me show you how we have to actually do this. I have already logged into my Graphy account. So this is my Graphy account. Here on the left hand side, you can see integrations. We have to go here. Then we can see third party integrations. We are going to click on this and then we have to go to Pabbly Connect. So this is Pabbly Connect and here we can see the different events to send. So we are going to select new subscriber and we are going to paste the webhook URL that we have just copied. Once done, we are going to click on test. Here we can see that the webhook successfully triggered. Once done, let's click on save and here we can see that it has been successfully updated. Going back to Pabbly Connect. So here it has captured the last response, basically the last subscriber that was created. I'm going to click on recapture webhook response. And now it is asking me to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So going back to Graphy, here I'm going to go to website and apps. Let's go to website pages and here we have contact us. We are going to click on preview. So this is a form which is going to help us to create a new subscriber. So here I'm going to name it as test 123 new 123. Then the email address would be test123@pabblytudes.com. Then we have the mobile number. So this is the mobile number and the message. So let's say it is a test message. Now I'm going to click on submit. Taking you back to the dashboard. Here I'm going to go to users. Let's go to inquiries. And here we can see that yes, a user has been created as a new subscriber. This is the name and this is the email address. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect. So here we have received the API response, name, mobile number, then we have the message and the email address. What is my objective now? So I want that with this information, a contact should be created as a new lead in LeadSquared CRM. So I'm going to select the next action application as LeadSquared CRM. Let's click on this. And now the action event here would be to create or update a lead. Let's click on this, click on connect. Here again, Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the LeadSquared account so that it can have access to the information. So to set up this connection, let's select add new connection, and now we need the access key, the secret key and the API host. To receive this, first we have to log into our LeadSquared account, and then we have to follow this path. So now I have already logged into my LeadSquared account. Here we have to go to the profile picture, then we have to go to settings. Let's click on this. So once we are here, we have to go to API and webhooks, and here we have the API access key. So if I show the secret key, this is the access ID. I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect, and this is the access ID. So here we can see, this is the access ID as in the access key. So I'm going to paste this over here. Now the secret key, so this is the secret key. Let's copy this and paste it over here. And then we have the API host. So if I click on OK, here is your API host. So I'm going to copy this entire thing and paste this over here. So we have received this information. Now to set up this connection, let's click on save. And here you can see that LeadSquared is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now we have to fill in this information. So basically we have to map this information. Mapping means that I already have this information. In the previous step, I'm just going to retrieve it here. Why don't I write this manually? Why? Because if I write this manually, it will never capture the new data. So every time the workflow runs, it will only take the manually written data. Now here, I need the information in first name and last name format. But if I show you here, I have received the complete name. So I'm going to add an action step over here, which is a feature by Pabbly. The name is text formatter, where I'm going to split the data. So the action event here is to split text. Let's click on connect. And here we have to map this information. So text to split. So I'm going to click on this, go to step 1, and this is the text that I wish to split. And now the separator is the space in between the two sections. So I'm going to click on this, write double curly braces, space, and then I'm going to close it. So this is how you have to write it. Which segment do I want? I want both segments. I'm going to click on save and send test request. So here you can see that we have received our data. Now I'm going to quickly refresh this connection. And now I'm going to map this information. So the first name, I'm going to go to step 2. This is my first name. Then the last name. So again, this is the last name. Then we have the email address. For this, I'm going to go to step 1, and this is the email address. Phone number, so again I'm going to go to step 1, and this is the mobile number. So I've just got this information, and now you can fill in this information if you wish. I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here we can see we have received the API response. This is the status, which basically means that this particular contact has been created as a new lead in LeadSquared CRM. So now let's quickly go and check our LeadSquared CRM, and here we have got different leads. So I'm going to go to students, go to manage students, and here you can see that our student, basically the new lead has been created here. This is test 123, new 123. And here is the email address and the mobile number. But we also need to check this in real time. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create another subscriber through Graphy. So here I'm going to add another information. This time it is G123 new S. Now the email address here is g123@pabblytudes.com, and then we have the mobile number, and then the message. So I'm just going to write test message 2. Let's click on submit. So as soon as this has happened, what should happen? Automatically this particular contact should be created as a new student, new lead in LeadSquared CRM. So taking you there, here I'm going to go back to students, manage students, and here you can see that our student has been created over here. So basically this means that our integration process is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand the entire process. So our trigger application was Graphy, and our event was new subscriber. Then our action application was LeadSquared CRM, and the event was create or update lead. We had also chosen a feature by Pabbly which was text formatted to split the name. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow given in the description box of this video. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any other integration that you wish to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.